the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we...
ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with Mark Breland, trainer of Deontay Wilder. Just met your son, man. Definitely going to interview him with your permission. I would like to interview him and, you know, follow his career. I know he's just turned an amateur, but most of the times we hear fighters say they don't want their sons to fight. What changed with you?
Well, no, I don't want him to fight, but if that's what he want to do, he's got to show me that he want to do it. Then, if I see it's in him, I'll let him go.
So he's got to show you that he wants to do it. Well, he was telling me that you've always told him, come on, let's go to the gym. So he was like, he always said he didn't want me to fight, but he always invited me to the gym. So I kind of knew he wanted me to fight.
Well, I mean, I've always wanted him to know how to protect himself. You know, so if you have to, I mean, I'm going to show you how to box. I'm going to show you how to box, but I'm going to show you in certain ways where, you know, if you hit somebody maybe once or twice and you go. But this is something, I mean, he started doing it more and more, so I'm like, and I see that, you know, he's pushing me to go. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, you know, because it's like, if I don't show no enthusiasm, he's not going to show. So, you know, so I just, you know, I gotta do what people done for me, you know, coming up, show me enthusiasm, got me going, so I'm gonna keep them going.
So what weight were you when you started? Because he says he's about 140. I'm sure that won't be the weight he'll campaign at, but we could only imagine.
Well, right now he's about 140, but he hasn't really trained really heavy training yet. I was 139, 140, same weight. Yeah.
Oh, so you started 140 yourself. So any similarities you see in yourself and your son?
Well, he's got a good jab. He's got a good jab already, and it's just I got to get his timing together. His timing's a little off with the jab, but that's normal.
All right. Well, speaking of timing and jabbing, you know a guy that did that well, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. We're hearing rumors of a rematch. Do you think the rematch happens after this guy saying, you know, I'll never let this skinny, spaghetti leg guy hit me? Then he gets dropped twice. For the fight fans, it seems like Tyson and his team are a little reluctant. Are things going smoothly? Are we going to get this fight maybe April, May?
Yeah, hopefully. I think they're looking at April or May. But, I mean, it was a good fight. I mean, I thought we could have won either way. But the knockdown really turned a lot around for him in that fight, because first 6, 7, you know, well, the first couple of rounds, Deontay was jabbing one to the body. That was the plan. Then he stopped. And then he just started just standing around and watching Fury basically beat him, jab him.
What would you want to see different in this training camp? I mean, I was in the camp, even though we were not in there at the same time, but he was being pulled a lot of different directions. In my opinion, I don't know, you as the coach, do you feel like your fighter was being asked to do too many outside of the ring activities?
Well, I mean, at times, you know, I mean, as a fighter, you know, you're going to have to, you know, you got to do press stuff here and there, but my thing is, you know, when you in fights like, when you at this level, you got to take it serious.
So, how confident are you, scale 1 to 10, that we get a rematch?
I think a 10. Okay.
Oh, really? So is it immediate, or do we see Tyson fight someone else?
I would like immediate, because I don't want Tyson to fight Joshua. It's Tyson to beat Joshua.
Tyson Fury beats Joshua. Now, you know that he's already been offered the fight, as has Deontay, but according to Eddie Hearn, Deontay is not answering any of the emails or calls.
That's Eddie Hearn's talking.
Oh, that's Eddie Hearn's talking? All right, so you're confident you're going to get the rematch. Now, I know for a fact that you don't normally get into camp the first day. Is that going to change this time around for this fight? Because sometimes you get in there 2 weeks later.
I don't know. Who knows?
What you mean you don't know? Can't you just get in the plane and fly over?
I mean, they'll let me know when training starts. whenever it starts up, I'm like, I'm normally there when before he starts sparring. I'm normally there.
So now that you had that first look at Fury, do you think you have to change sparring partners up? You need specific ones or the same ones you had, and it's more about changing certain things in Deontay?
I think it's more about Deontay because, you know, Tyson, he's going to do that's basically what he does in fights. I mean, he does the same thing. He did do a lot of more moving in this fight than normal, but Deontay has to stay on his plan. Stick with his plan, jabbing, boxing. And his whole thing was to knock this guy out. That was it.
Yeah, it felt like he was looking for the knockout too much. Do you think that Deontay's capable of setting it up like he did in the Breland-Stiverne fight with a guy that it moves a lot more than Stiverne?
I think he can set him up. He's not hard to set. He's not hard to set up. He's right there. I mean, Deontay kept throwing the right hand, and he kept doing the same thing. Just feint. I kept telling him, feint the right hand, throw left uppercut, straight right hand, but he just wouldn't do it. All I could do is tell him.
All right, well, let's segue into one other little subject. Obviously, Deontay Wilder's last year victim is Breland-Stiverne, but he's coming back versus Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is about 6 or 7-0. He's a UK fighter, but he's a heavyweight signed to Al Heyman. Do you know Joe Joyce? Are you familiar? And what? You're not.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of Joe Joyce. Okay, he just fought on the Deontay Wilder undercard. He fought, who did he fight? Jeez Louise, who did he fight? He was definitely there. I can't remember who he fought, unfortunately. It's escaping me. But he's going to be fighting Stiverne. Do you think anything is left in Stiverne after that knockout?
No, I don't think so. I think he's done.
You think nothing's left?
No.
I mean, we seen Thomas Adamek come back and just fight a big baby. He had a little bit left.
I don't, but he takes too many shots. He's right, you know. Then he got a big head, you know. You can't miss him.
Mark, man, thank you for your time, man. Can't wait to see you again.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.